Baseball time in the Bluff City. Here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, it's Faith and Family Night. Terry and a pregame concert on the Terminix Terrace to get everybody ready for baseball. It's Charlotte Knights and it's Memphis Redbirds here in game number 3 of what has turned into a 5-game series here at AutoZone Park. Pleasure to be with you. Alex Coyle here on Valley Live. Redbirds just about ready to take the field. They come in at 69-77, taking game 2 last night by the final score of 5-2. The Charlotte Knights, they're 52-94. They won game 1 13-3. And so we've split the first 2 games in this series. We get ready for game 3 here on Friday night. Let's get you some lineups. We'll start with the visiting Charlotte Knights. Jose Rodriguez leads things off. He's at third base. Batting second, right fielder Tyler Nizloni. Victor Reyes will be the designated hitter batting third. The catcher Adam Hackenberg will be the cleanup batter. Yoelqui Cespedes bats fifth. He's had a great start to his series. He's in center field. Nate Mondo, he's at first base. Eric Gonzalez, the shortstop, bats seventh. Left fielder Laz Rivera, eighth. And Jason Matthews, the second baseman, bats ninth for Justin Jersley's squad. He will hand the baseball to Johan Dominguez on the mound for the Knights. How about the Memphis Redbirds led out to the field by tonight's starting pitcher, the left-hander Connor Thomas. Matt Koperniak into the leadoff spot. He's in right. Thomas Ajayzi bats second at third base. Cesar Prieto, last night's hero, at second. He bats third. Moises Gomez, the nobody trashes Tennessee cleanup batter, out at left. Nick Dunn, the DH, bats fifth. At first base, it's Trace Barrera in the sixth hole. Chase Pinder hit his 5th home run of the series last night. He's in center field and bats seventh. Nick Rapulso, the catcher, eighth. And Kramer Robertson, the shortstop, batting ninth. Again, it is the left-handed pitcher Connor Thomas on the mound for the Memphis Redbirds on this Friday night. 4-4 record, a 5.50 ERA, 88 1/3 innings pitched, and really that's an accomplishment for him. You remember he missed about a month on the injured list with a shoulder injury earlier on this season, and he has had a really successful campaign since getting back and fully healthy. They've been able to rely on him to go deep in ball games. He has struck out 67, walked just 29, and allowed 9 home runs in his work this season. Connor Thomas, I mentioned the 2022 Arizona Fall League Pitcher of the Year. The Arizona Fall League roster's version 2023 announced before the game today. Redbirds' Andre Granillo and Jimmy Crooks announced to the roster of the Scottsdale Scorpions. Another member of the organization, Eric Peterson, will be a pitching coach on that coaching staff. But ready for baseball here in downtown Memphis. Final Friday here at the ballpark. Connor Thomas out of the windup. Lefty's first pitch is going to miss outside, as the right-handed hitting Jose Rodriguez will lead things off. Charlotte wearing their road grays for the first time of this series. Line drive, shallow right, coming on Koperniak. He'll let it fall in front for a base hit. Leadoff single for Rodriguez, who's been out of the leadoff spot in both games of this series. Came in 1 for 10. He gets his second hit there. His first hit of the series was in the 7th inning last night. He doubled, was stranded at second. Now it's Tyler Nizloni, watches one up and in. Thomas, left-hand pitcher from Tifton, Georgia. 25-year-old, 5'11", 173 pounds entering this season. As there's another looping liner, that's going to fall in left center field. Rodriguez around second. He's going to go to third, throw into second as Nizloni dives in head first with a sliding double. 2 hits to start the ball game for the Knights. They have 2 in scoring position before an out is recorded. Neither of those base hits hit particularly hard. An inside-out swing right there, just slightly in off the barrel. But hit placed perfectly into the gap for 2 bags, and now it is Victor Reyes. The switch hitter will move over to the right side. He has 2 home runs in this series, 1 in each game. We'll take one low. Redbirds and Charlotte Knights, 3 more games in this 2023 season, counting tonight's ball game. 1-0 is fouled down the right field line. He is the DH tonight. Had been in right field. That's outside. Redbirds controlled most of the game in last night's ball game. Resumption of play. We started over in the bottom of the first inning last night, of course, from the suspended game, as there's a check swing right through it, and Aaron Higgins, the crew chief, says he went around. Back behind the plate, he's calling balls and strikes tonight. ABS system will aid on challenges. First challenge game of this series. 2-2 in the dirt. Down the line at third, it's Michael Raines, and Darius Ghani will have the first base bag. He's currently standing behind the mound. With runners at second and third, still nobody out. Now a full count as Thomas tries to work through the first inning. 10th pitch of the inning upcoming. Thomas out of the stretch. Swing and miss for strike 3. Went with the slider up and away and got Reyes to swing through. First out is a strikeout for Thomas. And a big one at that with runners in scoring position. He'll likely need another to help him try to get out of this inning unscathed. Really good pitch on that one. Some late action up and away. Darting in on the right-handed hitter. Now it's Adam Hackenberg, catcher for the Knights, as Thomas fires a strike on the corner. Bouncing ball. Shallow second. Prieto only plays to first. That's going to bring home a run. Hackenberg with his 10th run batted in at AAA this year. Gives Charlotte a 1-0 lead. They've taken a 1-0 lead in every single first inning in this series. Again, here, game 3. RBI, 4-3 ground out. Advancing to third, Neslony. Scoring from third, Jose Rodriguez. Now 2 down. Thomas trying to limit the damage to just the 1. Welke Cespedes. He's had at least 1 RBI in each game. He had 2 runs batted in with 2 hits on Tuesday. Last night it was an RBI on 2 hits. Very hot start to his AAA career, hitting .412. Swings and misses. Been up only about 2 weeks at this point. Has 1 home run. He's driven in 6 runs batted in. Plenty of doubles to go around as well. Runner at third and 2 down. 1 run already in. Ground ball towards third. It's a JC sidearm throw. Good footwork on the back from Trace Barrera. 1 run for the Charlotte Knights in this first inning. Redbirds to the plate for the first time when we come back.